With Paris hoping to revive the Middle East peace talks, French Foreign Minister Jean-Marc Ayrault is travelling to the region. Ayrault is scheduled to meet Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Sunday in Jerusalem, before travelling to Ramallah to meet Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas. Now, peace efforts have been frozen since a US-brokered initiative collapsed in April 2014. And France will be holding an international ministerial meeting on May 30th. But already, Israel is critical of the initiative, with the country's Foreign Ministry Director General telling newspaper The Jerusalem Post the French proposal has, quote, many problems. Well, for more on this, let's cross to our guest, international relations specialist Yossi Mekelberg from Chatham House. Hello, thank you very much for being with us on France 24. Is France First really in the best position to take over from the US's failed peace efforts?
Well, I think there is a vacancy here, and when there is a vacancy, there is no reason why France won't actually get involved. The question if it's going to work. I think any initiative is better than no initiative when there is a stalemate, and already we saw some increase of hostilities along the Gaza borders. You know, all around, it's a very unstable region. So I think at this point, we need to see forces, powers within the international community come with some fresh ideas, some innovative ideas, but not let the stalemate continue, because the stalemate might lead to further violence. And, you know, we saw periodically every 1.5 years, 2 years, there is another round of violence, and this can spread, let alone, you know, we saw the outburst of stabbing in recent months. So I think in a way there is a vacancy, there is a space for international powers to intervene, and why shouldn't be France as well?
So you think that considering the situation on the ground, the timing is right for this initiative?
I really believe there is no bad timing for a peace initiative, but what it needs to be done, it needs to be prepared properly. France can't do it on its own. It needs the United States. By the United States right now until next January, it is in a transition period between the end of the primaries and then the presidential elections. And until January, won't be a president that would be maybe ready to intervene. The United Kingdom is too engaged with the Brexit. So it's France and the European Union, and maybe through the Quartet and the United Nations, at least to keep a level of engagement for the time when we are here in Britain, we are over the Brexit issue. And in the United States, there is a new president.
However, Israel is already pointing at problems in this Paris plan, including the fact that last month France supported a UNESCO resolution regarding access to the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Where do Israeli-French relations stand at this point?
Well, it's kind of a odd couple, France and Israel. In certain ways, both have good trade relations, cultural relations. There is quite a big Jewish community, the biggest in Europe. In France, there is a big French Jewish community in Israel. They need to counter terrorism fundamentally, so there is intelligence cooperation. So in one way, there are a lot of cooperation, but there is serious disagreement about the Palestinian issue. There is serious disagreement about the settlements, the Israel expanding settlements, which sees in France and many other countries as a real hindrance for a future peace agreement. And there is disagreement on the issue whether a peace conference, the way that France and the president and the prime minister offers, actually going to lead towards a peace. On the other hand, Israel doesn't show any willingness or readiness to take other steps that will promote peace. So here we are. This is a situation that maybe this visit will help to bridge some of these differences.
And does France enjoy simpler relations, perhaps, with the Palestinian Authority?
Definitely there is cozier relations with the Palestinians. The Palestinians, while, for instance, they see the Americans as a problematic broker, too much influenced by domestic issues, they see France traditionally as more sympathetic to their position, including supporting, recognizing Palestine as a state in the United Nations and other organizations. So definitely the Palestinians would like to see France and other countries similar to France or similar attitude becoming more and more engaged in the relations between the Israelis and the Palestinians.
Yossi Mekelberg, thank you very much for having spoken to us.